Hi loves. This video was requested by my cousin Amber. She messaged me earlier describing how she was feeling and what she was needing, and gave me the idea for this Reiki session, which no coincidences, actually really aligned with what I'm needing right now as well. So if this video found you and the title resonates with you, or if this is the type of healing that you need right now, this will be a Reiki session to help to clear your energy and ground your energy. And I'm going to be calling for you all of your energy back into your body in a safe way that's not all like tangled up in everything that's going on, so that you can feel present and safe and regain clarity of your mind and a better sense of sovereignty. So that you can go about your day and your life with more peace, ease, and flow. And I do feel that I should mention the turbulence that's been happening in the collective on micro and macro levels lately. I don't usually watch the news or anything like that, and I don't want to bypass it. It's understandable that people are feeling the way that they're feeling right now. And if you've been affected by any of this, or you've been feeling ungrounded in any way, even if you haven't been watching the news, hey, that's great too. I don't usually watch the news at all because I'm extremely sensitive, and I don't want to call it a mistake, but I really shouldn't have watched what I watched, because I know how sensitive I am. And so this energy session is going to be for all of us, because I want to show up. I want to be there for others and show up for myself as well, because really when I facilitate these healing sessions, it helps me too. And I don't want to be like self-sacrificing it, like if I can't show up because I don't feel like it's safe, because I am a projector and I think I took on a lot of energies that were not mine. It was extremely disturbing to my psyche to see some of the things that are going on. And yeah, I guess I want to address that. 3:33 on the timer when I said that, in case that's relevant for anybody. Yeah. So here we are. We're gonna do this together, all right? We've got this. We have got this. Things are going to get better, and humanity is on the cusp right now. We are in the tunnel. We're in the tunnel, and things are going to emerge much lighter and brighter. And of course, destructive forces that are allowed on this planet. Everything has its place and everything. But destructive forces know when to strike. And when, may you ask? It's when people are feeling their most vulnerable. And if you've been following along with the astrology, I know it's been much more popular to kind of know what's going on in astrology lately. So a lot of people know that we are exiting the year of the snake and moving into the year of the fire horse. And yeah, so we're at the very last few days really of the shedding, which like, it doesn't mean that like, oh, the date happens and it's completely done. Like, the human evolution is a constant process and a constant unfolding. So that's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, I think that people being aware that we all have things to shed, we all have things to release and let go of is a beautiful thing. And to come into deeper awareness of ourselves and be able to know what these things are, what these energies are, that we have the free will to utilize to decide what we want to carry with us and what we want to set down. And so when you're shedding and releasing and simultaneously experiencing like heart opening activations and feeling tender and soft, like you can open for the first time in a long time, if you've been closed off at all, that's like extremely fertile ground. And the darker forces, they know when to strike. So it's important to be vigilant. And that's something that I had to learn quite painfully through this experience of seeing what I have been seeing, which essentially is a manifestation of past energy. So have hope. It's not going to stay like this. There might be a bumpy ride, but it doesn't have to be harder than it needs to be. And by that, I mean, if there's like a big, huge cat fight going on between a bunch of cats, you can either throw yourself in the middle of it and get torn apart, or you can just decide how else to handle the situation. And I know this is a long intro, but I just want to say, because something that I has become very like evident to me is that I think a lot of people are fighting about these injustices and using resistance and force of their own nature and of their own free will to fight these things and use that brute force energy that just burns you out. And that's a survival mechanism. That's like participating in warring energy. And I'm not saying that I know all of the answers, or I know even like a better way. Like people care, people care, and people are just trying to stand up for what's right, and I understand that. But all I'm saying is that using brute force and resistance and all of these things, these are all energies of struggle and survival. And I think as a collective, we are realizing that we have permission, and we can give ourselves permission to move out of these energies. So on that note, no one is stuck. You're not stuck. I don't care how stuck you feel. I do care. I don't want you to feel stuck, but I don't care how stuck you feel. You are not stuck. You are not stuck. You're not stuck in your living situation. You're not stuck in your job. You're not stuck in the country that you're in. Some people might be actually stuck, and that's a different story. But all I'm saying with that is that there is always a choice. There is always another way, and tearing each other apart or allowing ourselves to be devoured by fear or lack consciousness or anger and rage even. There's a place for all these things. And of course, like, it is infuriating to see injustice in the world. And we shouldn't just turn a blind eye and be like, oh, it'll take care of itself. But sometimes the best thing we can do is take a step back and collect ourselves and decide from a sound, grounded energy how best to navigate and approach these different things. So we as a species, we're all in this together, and yeah, I know that even all of the warring and fighting and everything from the collective anyway is because we care at the end of the day. So despite the differences and perspectives and opinions and all of that kind of stuff, we're all human beings, and I don't care like what anyone believes in or thinks. Like, it's always possible to find common ground with others. So if you've been struggling with different like family dynamics or situations, relationships and stuff like that on the more like micro level, which feels bigger in a lot of ways to us because it's more personal, yeah, I'll just encourage you to like take a step back and like try to find common ground, and allow yourself to step into a more sovereign state of being. And if anything is like has been perpetuating in your life in different like dynamics that is repeatedly like draining you, like if there are people in your life that you've forgiven a million times and they continue to harm you emotionally or otherwise, now would be a pretty good time to consider letting those relationships go. Because there is a difference between having differences and maybe not agreeing on everything, and then there's a difference between that and then allowing repetitively toxic people to treat you any type of way other than to lift you up and make you feel better, and you know, give you energy. Like, being around other people should be energizing. Like, when we spend time with other people, we should feel energized and uplifted and happier and like more like ourselves when we leave an interaction, especially in the ones that we're choosing, like friends, and even, you know, to decide how much time you want to spend with family members and things like that. Like, people are people, and everyone is like a portal of energy. So it's just important to be mindful and not over vigilant. You know, you don't want to like throw the baby out with the bathwater, but that's something I've had to consider for myself in certain family dynamics. That has nothing to do with politics or anything like that. It's just like how certain people have treated me my whole life, and I'm by nature very forgiving and very understanding, and I don't believe in that the answer is always cutting people off or cutting people out of your life, but sometimes that's the healthiest option. And reflecting on different times in my life where I've experienced like separation with friends or lovers or family members or whatever, it's like, can look back a couple years later and like the hurt is dissolved, you know. Most of the time leaning in is the answer. to intimacy and connection and inner peace and growth and all of that kind of stuff, because human beings need connection. But sometimes the answer is separation from individuals who repeatedly cause harm. And if you find yourself in a situation where you've forgiven someone a million times and they still hit the same pain points over and over and over again, then that's something to consider, why I would continue to tolerate that kind of treatment, especially if we're not dishing it out or serving it back. So yeah, this video started out definitely differently than it usually does, and I haven't felt fully like myself lately, but I think all that needed to be said, and I hope that it helps somebody. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into tonight's Reiki session. I think we could all use a little bit of a life force energy boost and healing. And please know that this Reiki session and the Reiki energy will continue to work and facilitate energetic miracles, physical miracles, whatever kind of miracle you need in particular. Don't be shy. You can say it out loud and ask the angels and ask the Reiki for the miracle that you need most right now. And if it's more than one, the universe doesn't have a budget, so ask away. And the main intention and focus for this video is just to clear and ground your energy, and to return all of your energy back to you, transmuted into your pure divine essence, and help you to be present and focus and feel like yourself again. If you feel like your energy has been in any way manipulated or sucked out of you or anything like that, this is gonna help. So I'm just gonna start by cleansing the energy for all of us with this Palo Santo. I'm sitting on my couch tonight for this video with a blanket on me because there's a little bit of added coziness was in order. And so just cleansing the energy in general. Cleansing away any energies that are not yours from your field, and any energies that are not mine from my field. And opening sacred space. And requesting the presence of the archangels, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Metatron. Thank you. Thank you for your assistance in the facilitation of this beautiful Reiki session. And just allow yourself to breathe. Feel free to add in a little bit of movement. If you feel tension in any area of your body, feel free to do a little bit of stretching or gentle movement during this session. Sometimes it helps me to do a little bit of tapping just to break up some stagnant energy on your body. Give yourself a little pat on the back for caring in your own unique way to the best of your ability. And get nice and comfortable. And just inviting the flow of Reiki through my palms, through my hands, to help to clear energy, clear heaviness and density out of your field, out of your mind, out of your body, out of your heart. And just allowing Reiki, universal life force energy, to serve as a healing, calming, rejuvenating, clearing balm that just moves gently throughout your entire being. Helping your nervous system to feel safe. And flowing where it is needed most, in the body, in the mind, in the spirit, in the etheric and dreaming bodies, even into the plasma that surrounds you, that you move through daily. Like many things, plasma is a neutral substance. And anything that is neutral only has meaning when it is prescribed a meaning. Sending Reiki to the fascia in your body. Fascia is where energy can accumulate, ancestral energy or stress, also pleasure. It's basically a conductor of electric currents. So just allowing Reiki to gently flow, move stress out of your body in the most gentle, helpful way possible. And any ancestral material that is ready to be released from your fascia, released from your body, released from your spirit, from your soul, any energetic ties or cords that need to be cut. Archangel Michael, please assist this for the highest good of all. For the protection of what is sacred to and for this beautiful collective right now, each individual along their journeys. Sometimes we hold on to things. Excuse me. Sometimes we hold on to things because we don't want to offend. We don't want to offend our family. We don't want to offend spirit. We don't want to offend ourselves. We don't want to offend someone else. These could be thoughts, patterns, beliefs, traditions, sometimes people. This could sometimes be because we're afraid of what comes next. We're afraid that we won't know how to do it better for ourselves if we don't follow the models and examples that we've been given. But life itself is meant to evolve. We are made to evolve. It's not about competition or thinking that we're better than anyone else. It's just that there are many, many ways to bake a cake. I think that sometimes our parents think they know what is best. That is not always true. I think people forget that they didn't have children so that they could teach them how to live their lives. That's not the purpose of parenthood. Because children are incredibly wise. They are incredibly smart. And they have a lot to teach us. I'm not sure why, but that was just what was coming through my stream of consciousness just then. I think there's been a lot of ancestral material moving through the collective lately. It's been extremely evident in different things that I've seen lately. A lot of people struggling with their relationships with their elders and their parental figures and authority in general, because there was a very long period of time where dominance and control was taught, and criticism and punishment was used as the first option of how to approach teaching children. It's extremely beautiful that this is changing. So if you've ever been affected by extreme criticism, being taught by force, being forced to know an answer, or any sort of dominance, coercion, or control in your family dynamics, just sending Reiki to those spaces and offering you the opportunity to set down whatever pain is available and ready to be let go of now. And I ask for Reiki to move through the spaces that you can't just set down easily, to facilitate miraculous healing in these spaces. Any place you've ever felt judged or criticized or forced. Any place in your heart or mind or life you've ever felt too much pressure at any point in time. Allowing Reiki to move through your field now. Allowing Reiki to move any feeling of over-responsibility out of your field. Allowing Reiki to move any feelings of obligation, codependency, guilt, fear, or shame. Just allowing these to be moved out of your field now. allowing Reiki to sweep through your energy field, removing any unnecessary feelings of urgency, pressure, stress, allowing Reiki to bring in to your field a lighter, brighter sense of your true self. Vitality, youthful, healthy cells regenerating, neutralizing, slowing, and ceasing the growth of any sort of cancerous energies or cells. My dog's right over there. And just moving any energy or stress that you may have taken on that's not yours. Any feelings like you have to save the whole world or do something about everything at all times, or you're not a useful, helpful, good-hearted person. Moving those feelings out of your field. Everyone wants to be able to do what they can to make the world and their lives a better place. But when we're stressed, I don't care what people say, it's impossible to make clear-headed decisions. So just moving that stress away from you now, away from you now, away from you now. Sending Reiki to fill those spaces. Positive reinforcement. Kurita, kurita, agarito, ita. Now just speaking to any of your energy, any of your soul fractals, any of your attention, awareness that has become entangled in any way with war energy, with fear, with hate of any kind. Asking these soul fragments to be returned to you now, transmuted and purified through the light of Source. Thank you, thank you. Back, safe, where it belongs. Asking Archangel Michael to dissolve any cords, any threads to any timelines that would seek to recreate these toxic entanglements now. Thank you. Shielding and protecting your energy. From any toxic interference. That would not be for the highest good of all. So that you can go about your life, your journey, and your experiences from a place of clarity, alignment, peace, integrity, right action, right speech, and real, beautiful changes on the micro and macro levels of life. Personal, interpersonal, above, below, within, without. Thank you, thank you. Archangel Raphael, I ask for your intervention. Archangel Raphael is a healer, magician, angel who is excellent at facilitating healing miracles energetically, physically, and in the mind space. Archangel Raphael, thank you for your assistance for this collective. I ask you to intervene, of course, always with the receiver's permission, to work any miracle that is needed right now, any miracle that they asked for at the beginning of this video, or any miracle that is needed whether it is a miracle that is known or in the subconscious realm of the collective. Please help to facilitate physical, mental, spiritual, energetic, and emotional healing in the lives of these beautiful souls. And in my life too. Thank you, thank you. May this healing extend to the families, the pets, the loved ones, the communities, the workplaces. Of all the people who are receiving this healing now. Thank you. Very, very gently sealing in the healing that we just did in this session. Wrapping you in a protective bubble of light. Only love, light, and truth may reach you in this bubble. If you just need time alone too, with no information coming into your bubble at all, it's totally okay. That's part of the love, light, and truth. Just blessing your home with Reiki energy. Or even more peace, joy, good food, good company, and solitude when you need it, even if it's just for a few minutes. Everyone deserves for their needs to be met on every level. And gently releasing your energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, archangels. Thank you, Reiki. Thank you to our higher selves, which are also us. Thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed this session and that it helped you. I feel a lot better now than I did when I started recording. I hope you do too. I can't wait to share more Reiki videos with you and get into some ASMR as well. It's gonna be fun. I hope you have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world. Sending my love.